Hey everyone! So in today's video, I wanted to do a quick review of the new Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. Dior just released this foundation as well as a matte version of the same. So I wanted to jump on here and give you a quick review of the Skin Glow because with dry skin, this is the one that really caught my eye. I'm doing a review as well as a demo so you can see how the foundation goes on my skin, the kind of coverage it gets, and you'll be able to see a half and half before and after as well. So if this video ends up being helpful, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out, and I would love to have you back on my channel. So if you're new, make sure to subscribe. So I have to say I have a love-hate relationship with a lot of Dior's foundations. I do like some of the formulas, but I've never been impressed with any of them. I do like the Air Flash, but the shade selection to me isn't great. A lot of Dior foundations lean very pink. With this new launch, they have improved the shade range, but I do think they can still improve it even more in my opinion. I'm wearing the shade 1N today on my skin. Packaging is very typical of Dior. There's nothing really new to see here, to be honest. It has a nice pump, glass bottle, everything is in its place, very luxury. The formula of this foundation is really nice. I will jump into the demo so you can see how it applies to the skin. This formula is very creamy. It's definitely a liquid foundation, but it needs a little bit more work blending into the skin. And to me, I usually stay away from foundations like that. I like a very effortless blend. I like to use a beauty blender. This to me needs a nice kabuki brush. A flat top kabuki would work well. I'm using my Artiste brush, and it really blends the foundation into the skin and helps it become one with it. While using a beauty sponge, I was getting a lot more dewiness, which almost didn't help the foundation, to be honest. I felt like it would exaggerate my hair a little bit more on my face, and I felt like it was sitting on the skin. It wasn't really blending into the skin. Usually a beauty blender to me works better to work a product into the skin and make it look a little bit, I just feel like it looks a little bit more skin-like when I use a beauty blender. But with this particular foundation, brush is 100% the way to go. And when you apply it, it gives a really nice medium coverage. I have to say, a lot of Dior foundations to me look like makeup sitting on the skin. That's why I was really nervous when I tried this out with a sponge. I'm like, great, another foundation that just looks like makeup. This to me looks a little bit more skin-like than a lot of their other formulas. But I mean, it's a medium coverage foundation. It doesn't look like I'm not wearing any makeup at all. So I think if you prefer something super skin-like, super dewy, this isn't the way to go. But if you like a really dewy look, you want a little bit more coverage, and you want something that's gonna last a little bit longer, this is a really nice foundation. I recently tried out the Natasha Denona Face Glow foundation. I feel like the Dior is what I wanted that foundation to be. This looks a lot smoother on the skin personally, and it gives a little bit more coverage. If I want my skin to just look nice for a night out, but I still want some glow with a little bit of coverage, I feel like this is a really, really nice way to go. I didn't wear any highlight today so that you can kind of see the glow. It imparts a nice glow to the skin, and my skin looks healthy. Now that my makeup has been on for a bit, I want to zoom you in a little bit closer so you can see how the foundation looks once it's kind of set down. So this is how the foundation's looking. I want to zoom you into some of my problem areas. So on my chin, on my cheeks, so you can see it doesn't exaggerate any texture, pores. So I think if you'd like a really nice, dewy, medium coverage foundation to wear for a while, I would go with this one. I think it's really nice. It is expensive, and I do think there are other options, but if you want to treat yourself, this formula is really nice. I will say that it does tend to settle a little bit in the fine lines on my forehead. That kind of comes with the territory with a lot of dewy foundations, but it is something to keep in mind. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up if the demo and review was helpful for you, and make sure to subscribe because I would love to have you in my next one, and I will hopefully see you then.